This show is produced by the Harwood Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Cindy Harris, and we love making this show available to you free of charge. If you'd like to help us keep it that way, make a contribution to our Karma Jar. For more information, visit our website. It's the beginning of May, and this truly is one of my favorite times of the year to be out in the garden. The roses are going crazy. This is their first bloom of the year, so everything is big and bold. And here's Betty Boop, the rose that I pruned back in episode number 2. This white dianthus wintered over beautifully, and if you see that little pot in the front, last month I went ahead and like I did with the tulips, I planted a dahlia clump in there, and in 1 month it has started to grow in size like this, and pretty soon we're going to start seeing blooms like this. These were the dahlias that I grew last year. Now today I'd like to talk about companion planting, and that's when you plant certain plants together that they sort of help each other out in the garden. Let me give you some examples. Now here I've planted some greens. In the back I've got chard and kale, and it does well with scallions, and you can see a month later how beautiful everything is doing and no bugs. That's one of the things companion gardening is great for. Here I've got spinach, and any kind of peas goes well with spinach, and you can see those big beautiful spinach leaves at the bottom, and then as we go up the trellis we're seeing these great healthy pea pods that are going to make delicious snow peas to eat, so they go well together. And then of course lettuces are great. Grow a mixture of lettuces together. They seem to really feed off each other and do well in the garden too. Another 2 vegetables that go well together are celery, which I have planted in the back, and then I have broccoli rabe, or you could grow broccoli. They go well together. And here is the classic tomato and cucumbers. They go fantastic together. And if you look in just a month, my tomatoes are just huge. And if you look around the back side, we can see that those lemon cucumbers are starting to trail. So cucumbers and tomatoes are a great match. Other vegetables that grow together well are peppers and squash. So here I've got some jalapenos and serranos and bells in the back, and then I've got some compact squash in the front. And then another thing we want to look at is some beans and also some radishes. They pair off beautifully together. And let me show you a trick about when I harvest my radishes. These are a French breakfast radish that I grew from my seed tape. And when it's time to pull them out, I just pull them out of the ground, but then immediately I take some seeds with me and I just plunk a few seeds in where I've taken those radishes. And because radishes germinate so quickly, I will have more radishes that I can harvest within just a few weeks. So as you're planting your vegetables in your garden, do keep some of these companion planting tips in the back of your mind. Now for a special treat, we're going to venture out of my garden today. I'm going to take you to Annie's garden. And Ann is a friend of mine who has the most beautiful garden. In fact, this is Ann, and this is one of her lilac bushes. Now, as you walk up to Ann's garden, you immediately see that this is going to be a very unique garden. And here it is. She's got all kinds of great shrubs and bushes and trees and raised beds. Let me show you a few of the special things. Look at this amazing plant. It's just spectacular. And here in her raised bed, this is where she's growing her vegetables. Look at these big, beautiful orange flowers she has growing. And as a gardener, I was so taken by the little faces on these flowers. I thought they were darling. And then look at these trumpet flowers she has growing. These bushes are huge, and the flowers are also huge. She's got a gorgeous clematis vine that she has growing, the beautiful shades of blues and purples that she has. and the beautiful jasmine that's there to greet you. This truly is a special garden. I'd also like to share with you today one of the new premium features we have at the website. It's called Cindy's Kitchen Cookbook, and it's an online cookbook. But what's really interesting about this for us gardeners is I've created a kitchen garden tab to this cookbook that walks you through all the seasons, what you can plant, when it's harvesting, and then recipes and videos so that you can cook the things that you're growing in your garden. So to check that out, go to our website. Thanks again to Anne for sharing her beautiful garden with us. And if you're doing any spring gardening, don't forget to send me a photo so I can send you the spring gardening badge. Join us on Facebook. And as always, if you have any questions or ideas for me, please send me an email. I'll see you next time.